Hey guys, what's going on? Sharp thinking here. I go through phases, much like anybody else, and sometimes I'm into knives. Sometimes I'm just kind of carrying them, not really super about it, but um, every so often I get on a kick, and it's it makes me start to like things like this and carry them every day versus say something a little bit more moderate or practical. And I don't know. Really got the itch a couple weeks back and started to really appreciate knives. And in Ohio, we have seasons, and fall and winter are here now. And when that season hits, I fall in love with orange. I don't know why. I'm so excited about this thing. Like, I hope you can tell. Anyone that knows me, I wear black t-shirts and jeans just about all the time. What I have on now, this navy blue, is a work hoodie. I just got off work, just opened the mail, and yeah. So for me, being a predominantly all black or gray individual, I certainly do love this bright poppin' orange. It is just so amazing, and with the tiger stripe, that high contrast. God, I'm excited about this thing. So, what is this? This is a Strider SnG. I have owned, I think, only two of these before. They're obviously made by Strider. They're the mid-size knife in the series of the PT being the smallest, the SMF being the largest. And this I thought was cool because it is a double gunner grip. And I don't know, this is my first, not encounter with a double gunner, but my first time ever owning one. It almost has a CC or concealed carry like kind of profile to it. And I just think that's badass. This thing carries really well so far. The SnG is one of those knives that looks really uncomfortable until you get it in hand and you start using it, and trust me, I mean, you guys know I will talk shit about any knife on planet Earth. No one is exempt from my opinions, for better or worse, but this thing is pretty cool, and it's been a favorite of mine ever since I was a kid. I remember seeing a Customs Tactical, I believe the channel was, video on a tiger stripe and maybe Coyote Brown or OD Green SnG. And from then on, I just thought this was the coolest pattern of all time. I mean, it's so badass looking, and it happens to be also a very comfortable design. This is the first G10 SnG I have ever owned, and this is also the first, I think this is a normal blade in here. I don't think it's a fatty. So it's new to me in a lot of ways. Magnacut steel as well. I have no experience with Magnacut. Sorry, my hands are all gross. I had to demo a wall, which is not within my typical job duties, being an HVAC guy, but I did it, and now we're here. Wow, this thing is so beautiful. God, it looks like I'm a corpse. Holy shit. Wow. Deep hollow grind on this guy. I love it. The guy I bought this from put a nice shiny edge on it, and has swapped our LBS lock bar stabilizing ring here. And then also, I believe this is from a buddy, Kyle, who makes tritium clip inserts, or screws, tritium screws. God, this thing is beautiful. Oh my Lord. I don't even know what to say. Let me get a size comparison. I'm not really equipped to do this video. I really don't even have anything that's a good size comparison. I have, oh God, this is terrible. And it's funny, I have a bug out sitting on my kitchen table, and here are the only size comparisons I have in my office where I do all my videos. It makes no sense. Of course, if you guys are buying Striders, you might be familiar with the stitch. Let me put it down here. There we go. So the stitch is, I've often said it's kind of like an SNG in a lot of ways. And then this is a tad hinderer. Basically, this is a 3-inch hinderer. Same as the XM18. It's just this happens to be a different triple out design pattern. But wow, I literally can't believe how much I love this thing. Whew, she is fine. Wow. I know there's a lot of controversy surrounding Strider and Mick and all that, and you know, I do acknowledge that. I think a lot of people in life are going to make mistakes. If you guys are ever in a group chat with me, you'll know I make plenty and have made plenty of mistakes in life. So I try not to be too harsh to, I guess, I try not to judge people too harshly for things that haven't necessarily harmed anyone. And I mean that physically, and I'm not saying no harm was done. I'm saying for things people deserve a second chance on, I try to be lenient, even though I have a tendency not to be, which is why I feel I need to work on it. There's our little philosophy rant for today. But wow, these guys just remind me so much of each other, the SNG and the Stitch. And I really wish, run with me on this, guys. This is a 3V Stitch. Imagine if Monkey Edge did a frag 3V Stitch, all blacked out. That would be fucking cool. I would buy that 100%. Wow, dude, this is fire. It would have been super cool if this were like a black PVE, but also I think that would have been probably pretty hard to coat. I don't really know all that much about coating, but I've noticed you really don't have a lot of depth like this on coated surfaces. I could be wrong, could just be more expensive, and that's why we don't see it as often, but wow, dude. I don't even know what to say. This is phenomenal. Yeah, I'm a big fan. There's definitely going to be a couple more videos on this guy in the future. Definitely, I want to use Magnacut and get some thoughts formed on it, because I'm pretty late to the game. When Magnacut came out, I'll be honest, knives were just about the last thing on my mind. I was so burned out and tired of the community, not the community members, but I was tired of like new drop, you know, all this stuff. Nowadays, I don't even engage in the drop stuff. It's like, let me get something old, because I'm not going to fight and, you know, get heated, get all this stuff, you know, hop on a website at the time you say. It's like, you know, there's more to life than that, I think. And I don't know, like I tried to get on a drop for a PDW, must have been Inkosi, maybe? And I noticed, like, the whole day I'm looking at the clock, and it's like, that thing had space in my head the entire day. And it's like, I don't want to be like that. So, yeah, I know that these came out quite a long time ago, maybe a year or so, maybe a little bit more, but God, dude, wow, the contrast is just great. I'll probably switch this back to a black one, because I just like it simple. I don't think it really matches the scale. They're both orange, technically, but just very different shades. But anyway, guys, that's all I got. Thank you all so much for watching and listening to me rant, ramble, whatever. More to come. Thanks again. See you in the next.